If you want to become the person that you always wanted to be, you need to think about healing your traumas. And maybe you're healing your trauma, but a lot of you guys, you're forgetting about healing your traumas. Because the moment when you will start healing your traumas is the moment when your life will shift. And you will become the person that you always wanted to be. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bessie Robelyn here. And I am a survivor from toxic parent to help people to become a better person so you can be the person that you always wanted to be. So this is something that I always wanted to talk about. Heal your traumas. Because traumas can make your life very miserable and you live in the past. You never go where you want to go. And the moment when you realize that since you're always being stuck in the past, you're never becoming the person that you always wanted to be, and you always tend to act in a certain way, and you ask yourself why you're acting in a certain way, it's because your traumas, they're triggered. Because the moment when your traumas, they trigger, you start to act in a certain way, and you tend to be like, why is this happening in that way? And especially when you think about this traumatic event in the past that happened and you're like, why I'm always thinking about what happened in the past, it's because the trauma needs to be hurt. Many of you guys, you are like, okay, let me just start doing sport, let me do yoga, let me write, let me draw. Guys, it's good if you want to do it so you can feel good about yourself for like faster, but the problem is like traumas, they're deeply rooted in your body. If you want to heal your deeply rooted traumas, they will never heal because these are the activities. And the trauma is here. When you want to heal your traumas and you're just like doing yoga, you're doing something else, it just goes like this and then you feel good. But you need to heal your traumas so with a therapist, so the trauma that is here, you go and you work it because things, they need to be attached together so you would feel better on yourself. And you know, like when you get sick and you go to the doctor will give you a medicine so you would feel better, but you still have the problem on you. And it's literally the same when it comes to traumas. When you think about something, okay, I can do this so I can feel better, you would feel better, but you would never heal. You would never heal because the problem is deeply rooted on yourself. And that's why you need to see a licensed therapist. Because it's good that you see a psychologist, it's good that you talk with your friends, but when something is inside, it needs to be attached, it needs to be worked on, it needs to be heard so it can be what it needs to be, so it can be healed, and especially that you can think about something else, you can walk in the future. After, yes guys, I completely understand. Therapy is extremely expensive, it takes a lot of effort, and especially most of you guys, you don't really want to work on yourself because you're like, okay, but it happened in the past, like I would just like try to forget. Forgetting, it's not going to help you. And especially like if you want to be the person that you always wanted to be, if you want to heal yourself, if you want to go higher, you want to be the person that you always wanted to be, you need to heal him. You need to heal him because if you don't heal yourself, in the future you will always have the same fucking problem. You would always have this problem and you will never go anywhere. And I know that is extremely expensive. Some therapy, they can even go toward like $600. But it doesn't matter because it's an investment. You need to invest in yourself because the moment when you put money for yourself is the moment when you will go and you will become the person that you always wanted to be. Because you should never stuck in the past. So put the money, even though if it's 600, you go once per month, at least it's a good thing because you would work on yourself and you will also know about yourself. And guys, I know many of you guys, you will talk to your friends and you'll be like, okay, but like I can talk to my friends, so like my friend, they can help me and all of that. But guys, most of your friends, they never know how to help you. They will never think about that you have traumas, that, oh yeah, it happened, but it wasn't your fault. I know that it wasn't my fault. What is it triggering me that I'm acting in a certain way? Why when I have this, I tend to act in a certain way? Why? Your friends, they wouldn't know. And most of them, they're humans, they don't know. And also like you can't always like use your friends as therapists. They're human beings. And if you give them a lot of bad things about yourself, they would also like perceive in another way and they would never know, you know? So guys, I really want to say to you, heal yourself. It's something that is so important. You need to heal yourself. You should never forget about yourself because the moment when you want to change your life changes. Your life changes. And I know like it's going to be hard, but you should always think about yourself. because the moments when you want to heal yourself, life became so much better. And I wish you the best. And this was Bessie Robelyn. Bye bye. See you next time.